this is Jody Colegrove with Quantum Techniques. We have developed a proven technique to quickly determine the root cause of your health issue using a form of energy medicine. I work with people all over the world on the phone, helping them determine why they're having a health issue and what they can do about it. Well, what I want to share with you today is something that is near and dear to my heart, and I learned it way before I learned quantum techniques, and I use it every day because it's really helpful. So it's something called Brain Lead, and it's developed by Kathleen Taylor. And she still teaches this class, and if you can find it, it is phenomenal. She has a website that is really helpful. And what it's talking about is that we all have a way of thinking and behaving. So she maps the brain, and she gives quizzes and things like that to help you determine what your brain lead is, okay? So this is kind of a map, and she shows you, kind of a layout of the brain. And you have of course, it's gonna be backwards to you, but your frontal right is your creative, okay? Then your basal right is your harmonizing. Your frontal left is your critical thinking and your goal setting. And your basal left, that right? Yes, your basal left is your organizing, okay? So creative, harmonizing, critical thinking, and harmonizing. And so what she goes through, and she says that we all think through things in our life using that brain lead, okay? So I want to give you a little bit of examples so you can kind of understand what I'm saying. So let's just say people that are creative, they are things like architects, designers, painters, sometimes even actors. People that are, actually actors are more of a basal because they harmonize with all the actors around them. So they do things more like drama and interior designing where you're making that space warm. People that are critical thinking are your math people. They love statistics and math. Your basal left are your bookkeepers and, keeping track of the, book and making sure everything is done correctly. Some of the other things that are examples would be, I think, patterns of exercise. So if you exercise, you're going to want to have, very precise jogging. Tennis is going to be your very critical thinking. Going to team-oriented sports are going to be more in your basal left. Dance classes and jazzercise and things like that are going to be more of your harmonizing. And things that are, risk-taking, cliff jumping and, hiking and biking and things that are out indoors are going to be more your creative. I always thought it was interesting. She gave an example of vacations. So somebody that is going to be creative is going to be an impulsive spender and wants adventure on vacations. People that want to be harmonizing are going to take the kids everywhere and want to connect with friends while on the trip. People that are the critical thinking, they're not looking for fun. They're wanting to see the plaque and to read the plaque and know what happened at this place, Then you have people that are the basal, which want to plan ahead and have everything detailed and make sure we know everything that's going to happen on the trip. The way you handle money is different. Hobbies are different. So, she gives just tons of examples when I took the class. But what I think is interesting is that when you understand what your brain lead is and the brain lead of your husband and your kids, maybe even your parents, it helps you understand your role in the family, who you are, why you think the way you do, and maybe why you've kind of had this issue with not getting along. And what it helped me is to really forgive. In other words, my husband is very creative, and his favorite thing to do is to organize the furniture. I tend to be a little bit more everything kind of in its place and stays in its place. We don't ever think about it again. So I realized that after Christmas, we put the Christmas tree away. He's going to reorganize the furniture. That's his favorite thing to do. So that helps me know why he does that, and it helps me forgive him for wanting to always do that. And it just helps me know that, hey, that he loves that, and I can choose to get angry and frustrated at it, or I can choose to embrace it and say, that's just him and I love him. So that's why I'm saying it helps us forgive. It also helps us understand our kids. In other words, my son is always, like, I pick him up from school and I said, oh, we have to run by and do this errand. He said, Mom, you did not tell me we had an errand to do this morning. And I'm like, oh, didn't know I had the errand, you know, it's just fun. And I said, no, I need to know. Well, he's a very critical thinker, loves math. And so he wants to know exactly what's going to happen. In fact, I even had his teacher say, you know, just for a couple days a week, just tell him not what's going to happen. And so he'll kind of get his world rocked a little bit. So he can be a little bit less rigid. So that's what I say. It helps you understand the people around you and why they behave the way they do, and helps you forgive. So I just thought that was really important information. And I use it a lot with quantum techniques when I test kids with their parents and help them know you know, what schooling they should go to, or what things they should study in school, or helping a parent understand, you know, why is this child so interested in, you know, taking apart the TV when I don't want the TV taken apart, or why are they interested in video games, you know, or why are they having such a hard time studying? That's all part of that brain lead. I was just when I was getting ready for the video, I was reading for it, and I was like, I love reading, and my son doesn't love it that much, and it's like, why? Just found out it's his brain lead. He doesn't like to read. It's kind of one of his critical thinking things. So anyway, that's what really helps you with quantum techniques and this brain lead, to help you know who you are and others. So visit quantumtechniques.com and fill out a session request, and we can find out maybe what your brain lead is. And that way you'll know how to work on forgiving the people in your life. All right, blessings from Quantum Techniques.